Brian, usually they do the swarming, but this time the Buzz City Killers, they were, I don't know, fumigated? They ran into Victor Wembanyama
right there.
and the San Antonio Spurs here. We're going to pick this one up early in the first quarter. Wemby, he's been hitting those threes.
43% on this homestand, 4-3.
Later in the first.
People keep talking about Denver and OKC. I want to see him versus Jokic. That's what I want to see.
This is what scares me. This back to the basket he's starting to do.
Yeah.
That's what's starting to scare.
That's what Brian has been asking for more of. De'Aaron Fox gets the steal, lobs it up to Wemby.
Oh, whoa.
Off the front.
Trade him. Trade him. Trade him.
Less than 4 minutes left, second quarter. Wemby gets it, drives. You got out of the league at just the right time.
Stop that shot.
Right.
Wemby.
Look at this.
Nice little fadeaway over Conca nipple.
Back to the basket. And the thing that's impressive, though, is that he's getting to his spot. You can't push him off his spot. You try to. He rolls out. It's a well-balanced team they got. They're on their way to 50 wins almost.
He had 32 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 blocks in that win. He has the best net efficiency in the NBA. And by that we mean that the Spurs are outscoring their opponents by almost 16 points per 100 possessions with Wemby on the court. And after the game against Charlotte, he wasn't shy about his lofty goals for the rest of the season. Take a listen.
You know, right now in my mind is taking great care of my body because I also want to win the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. So, you know, I'm trying to press the gas now from now on until the end of the season.
It's the earnest smile for me.
Yeah.
He says it just like, yeah, this is what's going to happen, even though, yeah, only 3 players in NBA history have won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis, Hakeem, and MJ.
Yes,
what
sir.
do you think? He's going to join this company? How does he do it?
I think that the mindset is there. I think that I can only imagine that he will. As we watch him, we continue to watch him. He continues to evolve and show us signs of doing everything out there. Defensive Player of the Year, I know everybody's got their sights on that because he's so, accustomed to getting blocks, being in passing lanes and changing shots. But when you start talking about a complete player, playing back to the basket, getting up and down, shooting the three like he's been shooting it, this guy has all the tools to be an MVP. I also love the fake smile to let everybody know I'm coming, don't be surprised.
Oh, 100%. And when you look at Wemby, it's just like, don't ever change. Wemby, this energy, when they don't ever change.
Yes.
Oh, I want to win the MVP. And nobody's over here being like, wow, oh, this guy's a little.
Please be
they're
more
like,
humble.
Yeah,
No,
they're like,
more.
yes, please, because we believe in you that way. You are an alien. So we love to see a person with ungodly talent also have the motivation and the want to be great and not be afraid to say it. Now, the one thing people were saying, is this an individual? Is this an individual award? He's focused on that. If he plays at this level, the team stuff follows.
And he knows that.
And he knows that.
And he says that.
So I don't have an issue with him like, well, I want to win a championship. It's like, no, I want to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. If I can have a regular season like that, then we move on to winning a championship.
If he plays 65 games, he's winning Defensive Player of the Year.
Facts.
The chance it could be unanimous. You know, you can't get 100 people to agree on the day of the week, but there's a chance it would be unanimous. If the Spurs pass the Thunder for the #1 seed, which I don't think is going to happen, his case for MVP strengthens. Still think this is SGA's award. He's been amazing this year, but he's going to win the MVP. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but he's going to win the MVP. And he wasn't saying that as an if. He was saying that as a certainty.
And eventually.
And that's the way he has spoken for years now.
Well, and this is the thing. The Defensive Player of the Year and the amount of defense the MVP is not just an offensive award. It's the best player. The MVP is the best player on one of the best teams.
I want to apologize.
What?
I said he was shooting 43% on threes.
47.
I want to take that back, and
You're allowed.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Rich.
No, that's ungodly. That's 100% ungodly.
And we're talking about someone who is 7'5".
But your level of defense should count towards how good of your MVP odds.
Without a doubt.
So it should count towards that. So when you look at Giannis, he was the most dominant defensive player. He was putting up ungodly offensive numbers. He is one of the few players that you could see do that, a Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, multiple times in his career.
I love it because he is now giving us the Kobe mentality of I want it all. And it's in your face, it's up close and personal, but it's a smile and a I love the game of basketball.
Absolutely.
But he's definitely coming to cut throats. He is coming to step on people that aren't tall enough. He doesn't think he's an alien. He thinks we're aliens for being short. Y'all got to deal with this. I don't.
I was going to say, he's looking no one in the eye when he says all of these things.
Everything he said.
I'm weird.
Right,
you guys are weird.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how many MVPs and Defensive Player of the Years. All right, on Wednesday, we have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and the Celtics hosting the Warriors at 7 o'clock Eastern. Luka, the Lakers, taking on the Rockets again. NBA Countdown, tipping off our coverage. That's at 6:30. And then on March 25th, the Atlanta Hawks at the Detroit Pistons. The Houston Rockets at the Minnesota Timberwolves. We'll see you for those. Hey, coming up here on NBA Today, though, Cooper Flagg, he joins me for a national TV interview to discuss why he's the Rookie of the Year. And he told me about a phone call he had with Kyrie Irving about being the face of the Mavericks franchise. Plus, with the madness about to begin, Richard Jefferson, you want to take us back to the madness of your own, the glory days, one story from your Arizona run?
100%.
And sometimes the best shot you take is the one that doesn't go in? Sure. In honor of Austin Reeves' Mr. Peace Theater on Saturday, we've got our top at the top. These are the best missed free throws of all time.
That's not a B minus is a compliment.
How about this as an A? Cooper Flagg at 19 years old and 84 games. He became the second youngest player in NBA history to record a game with at least 25 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. Only LeBron James at 18 years, 355 days old, because that's how we count age, achieved this at a younger age, and that was back in 2003 against the Bulls. Now, Cooper Flagg, he entered the NBA with expectations of a small town that raised him, a fan base that was reeling and looking for some new hope, and the pressure that comes with being labeled as a generational talent. That is a lot to put on a teenager. And yet, here comes Cooper. He's the first 18-year-old with a 40-point game, the most points in a game by a teenager in NBA history, and the second youngest player to ever reach 1,000 points. So, does all of that amount to Rookie of the Year? Well, he spoke in a rare national television interview. This young man, he's a tremendous talent, but for all the poise that he possesses, it's really easy to forget that he's just 19 years old. Hello, good to see you.
Great to see you.
I'm excited we're doing this.
Yes, I am as well.
I hear you're a big Harry Potter fan.
Yes.
Is that true? If you were to be sorted by the sorting hat, what house are you going?
Gryffindor.
For sure, Gryffindor?
Sure.
That's me, too.
Youngest player in the NBA, Cooper Flagg. His size, his skill level, he's truly a special talent.
Has there been a moment that you've thought, yeah, I'm the best player in this gym this season?
I mean, after I got drafted, it's just kind of like, this is the best gym you can be in. There's nowhere else you'd rather be. I just feel blessed, you know, be in this setting and be able to fit into this league. There's been a couple of people that you have developed relationships with in your rookie season, and one of them is your head coach, Jason Kidd, and he decided very early on to put the ball in your hands. What was the biggest area of growth that came with that? I just learned a ton about the game. You know, I'd never been in a situation like that, to be handling the ball, bringing it up every single time, and I learned how tiring it can be, and I gained a lot of respect for point guards, because those first couple games are probably the most tired I've ever been on a basketball court. Really? Yeah, just getting picked up 94 feet, getting turned side to side, trying to handle the pressure and get everybody organized at the same time, it was exhausting. So I learned a lot about, you know, the game and what it takes to run a team, and Coach Kidd, you know, was one of the best at doing that, and, you know, I've learned a lot from him, you know, throughout this year. Kyrie Irving, you all had a conversation about the spotlight and shoes that you are stepping into as the face of a franchise. What did he tell you? I was driving home, and he had texted me, he was like, yo, just give me a call. He was like, listen, I understand. Like, I've kind of been through this before. I don't think there's a lot of people around you right now that could tell you they've been through somewhat of a similar thing. You know, he was, you know, that top pick and, you know, was kind of thrown into the fire. So he just, you know, stepped in as like a great vet for me and was just there kind of giving me guidance, because, I mean, there was definitely times where I was shaken up. I'd never lost that much in my life, but just to hear him say that and tell me that, you know, I'm doing everything I need to be doing and just to stay with it and stay positive, it definitely helped me out a lot. What have you learned about how you handle adversity? I've definitely learned a lot about losing. I mean, you have to learn how to still take away the positives out of every situation, but when I'm not winning, I'm gonna be upset, I'm gonna be angry. I always wanna win.
Former roommates and friends, Con Knippel and Cooper Flagg, number 1 and 2 of the Rookie of the Year. What do you have left that you want to show? You know what, I'm the top rookie of this class.
Yeah, for me, I think it's something that goes back to something I said at the start of the year. Just getting better and keep proving to people that I'm not content.
Oh, my goodness!
Duke has had 4 players win Rookie of the Year. There's one school that has more.
Really?
Yeah. North Carolina.
Oh, God. How many do they have?
They have 5. So
Okay.
you or maybe your college roommate, Con Knipple, has a
tie it
chance
up.
to tie it up. How special has it been to have these duels, these battles?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Con Knipple, welcome to Dallas!
Like, I know Con better than a lot of people. I know what his work ethic is like. I know his drive and how much of a competitor he is.
Oh, my goodness, the Con Man! Flag fading and hitting.
That's probably one of, if not the most fun game of the season for me.
Knipple's already made a pair. He's got 3!
He had an incredible game. We were going back and forth. It came down to the wire.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, he hit it! Oh, my goodness!
Obviously would have loved to win it, but it was still a really fun game.
Winning Rookie of the Year would also give you something in common with your favorite player of all time, Larry Bird, who you got to meet for the first time recently. You're a little bit nervous?
I was definitely nervous. I would say I haven't been shell-shocked a lot in my life.
And you had to tease him in the commercial. Were you like, are you sure you're okay with
Yeah,
it?
they kept telling me different lines, and I was like, I don't want to disrespect him.
What did he tell you off camera?
I was talking to him about like the differences in the league now between the league back then, but a lot of the messages that he displayed can be seen through his play, like never giving up, like being that ultimate competitor, playing hard on every single possession, and those were kind of the biggest things that he said. As long as you have those couple of things of competing and playing hard, that you'll be all right.
Really appreciated Cooper's time there. Now, Con Knipple, he is the DraftKings Sportsbook odds-on favorite to win Rookie of the Year this season. Cooper Flagg is second, and then you see VJ Edgecombe coming in at third here. Knipple, Flagg, they would be the second set of college teammates to finish 1 and 2 in the Rookie of the Year voting after UConn's Emeka Okafor and Ben Gordon in 2005. So you guys heard I posed this question to Cooper, so now I ask you, Richard, what can he do to finish as the top Rookie of the Year? You were talking about a B- compliment.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay, look, if I'm here to be the person to teach you guys basketball, I will. I have no problem with that. Welcome, Sean. No, what I'm saying is I think he's just a great all-around player. And just like Wemby, he was a great all-around player, but then his game kept elevating. I believe him to be of a similar player. So when I look at Cooper Flagg, it's just continue to grow your game, continue to dominate, continue to elevate in every area. He is one of the most versatile players that we have seen, and I just want to continue to see that grow. The wins helping a lot.
No, I just want to talk to this B- notion. What he means is he does have some A's in other categories, but it's an average, correct?
Yes.
We'll go with that.
For a starting rookie, there's not many rookies in NBA history that, in my opinion, are there and above. Most of them are Rookie of the Year. Most of them are great players.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah. We just got to get the B- out the way.
Well, listen, if you guys can't understand the analogy,
I got you.
I can write it in crowns if you guys want.
my only other thing to say on this whole idea behind who you give it to, because I get that they have similar numbers, and then you have to say that Con Man is in a different position where they're in a win now, and that's going to look a lot better. But all I'm going to say is,
come on now,
when a race is like this, we've seen this similarly before, and all I'm saying is let's be consistent when we start talking about it, because we gave it to Brum.
No, wait. He broke the rookie record for three-point shots. He owns an NBA record. I'm not saying that the first to score this and that. Yeah. I'm saying more of over the course of the season is impressive.
I went back and looked it up. It was actually closer than I remembered between Melo and LeBron. It was like the votes were like 57-40. Back then there was more than 100. It was closer than I thought. And they made the playoffs. Hey, listen. Cooper, offense, defense, size, skill, speed,
B-
handle the ball. Defend multiple positions, checks every box.
Every time.
I mean, this is one of those races that's going to come down to the wire, and Cooper Flagg is someone who knows it, right? He knows that he had to sit out with injury. That sort of opened the door in all of this.
I'm just going from what happens in the past.
Don't let that cool, calm demeanor.
Bro, that was 25 years ago.
And Iman Shumpert is not